Hello. Let me check. Am I online? Am I live? See, I'm actually trying to go live on too many platforms. I don't even know when I want to check. Where should I be checking? Okay. All right. Welcome back to Sunday Ask Me Anything Sunday night session. And essentially, yeah, that's what we do every Sunday night. Okay, I can hear myself. All right, we're here. Okay, welcome in. Okay, that's yet another Sunday, right? No, this is actually, wait, are we at the last Sunday? No, next Sunday is the last Sunday. Yeah, next Sunday is the last Sunday of the month. See, so fast, huh? We're just saying that we entered the last quarter of the year and now we're already like 1 month down. Oh my God, it's crazy, right? Oh yeah, I mean, hey, what's up, Kevin? How are you? And what's up, Chiwai? And happy Deepavali. Yes, I was actually like, hearing all these like firecrackers and fireworks are playing out there already. Happy Deepavali for to everyone, to my Hindu friends and everyone who's celebrating it, and of course everybody else. Enjoy your holiday. Extra day of holiday tomorrow, but I got a fully booked Monday. I don't know why. Like for example, like we have Kelvin booked me in the morning. What the? You don't want to let me have a break, is it? Like, okay lah, these are good friends. Okay. I'm okay. I am actually pretty cool with this course and all that. I enjoy doing course. Okay, and yeah, doing Dong Dong Chang song already, Still early, So early you started already, Okay. Happy Chinese New Year in advance, just enjoy. Yeah, and correct, Kevin's fault, correct. But tomorrow I am a fully booked day. And of course, tomorrow, not to forget, we have our Jason Nation Town Hall, right? Yeah, I mean, just in case any one of you who are not sure what the hell is Jason Nation, it is my inner circle program where, as you can see, like Chiwa is in the inner circle and Kevin is also in the inner circle. And what we do is we have a few things like every week we do gather once. This is the live where we answer general questions, right? And in the Jason Nation weekly live, we go through metrics. As in, like, everybody else can share, everybody in the group can share their campaign metrics, and we will analyze them. I'll give you recommendations. So that's one thing. And of course, every month we have this town hall where, as you can see, Chiwa is very excited about it. I don't know why, but yeah, it's town hall is where we gather once a month, live via Zoom. And I'll be sharing with you what are the latest changes on Facebook advertising and digital marketing. And of course, we will have good friends like GY and anyone else in the group who actually see something very interesting they want to share, and they will do it. It's like kind of like, everybody else helping each other grow. So it's a very fun community to be with. Yeah, so that's Jason Nation Town Hall. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow we do this every week or every month. Okay, so anyone else interested in Jason Nation, you can actually go to tribeofacademy.com/Jason Nation. I'm not sure whether I have it. Yeah, I have it over here. So I'm just going to quickly bring it up. So anyone of you who is interested to be part of the inner circle, which is Jason Nation, you can actually go to tribeofacademy.com/Jason Nation. All right, we have a few other perks in there, but then again, you can't just join, right? You can't just pay and join. Okay, you need to go through a quick call with me, and I will understand your need, and I will see whether you are a good fit to join the team. If it's not suitable for you, then I will tell you that, okay, where else you should go. But Jason Nation is really where serious Facebook advertisers gather within my community, and we learn from each other. Okay, so that's a quick plug about Jason Nation, and just want to quickly give another plug about my latest training. Okay, yeah, everybody else know that I actually started experimenting with Fiverr, and actually started in August. Okay, August until now, we've been doing this for like 2 months, and we've been seeing very interesting results. Actually, Fiverr is my top 3 lead gen platform right now. Aside from Google and YouTube, Fiverr is my the third most important what do we call lead gen platform. And the best part of it is I get paid generating leads, as in like I get people from all around the world to come to me, paying me to become my lead, and I know they are very hot because they have problems. And once they go through the whatever discussion with me, have 50% chance of converting them into whether a coaching client or any other programs that I have. Like on 2 days ago on Friday, I spoke to a friend from US, Florida. He's actually like running a solar company in Florida. So he came to me because he wanted to look for a solution for his band account. So he was actually having like this ad account ban. I think it's a page ban, and then he came to me, and then after that we had a discussion, and very quickly I solved his problem, and within 2 weeks he came back, okay, and yeah, he booked another call, which is also a paid call, and eventually he took on my coaching program, which is like within a very short period of time, he spent almost $1,000 with me. So it's a very powerful so-called framework, I must say, that I actually managed to turn this into a very interesting lead gen platform. So I would say anyone else who is actually a freelancer, a service provider, even if you are running a company that, service-based company where your business is very much lead generation based, right? As in like you need people to submit or talk to you first before you can convert. You're not doing e-commerce selling things one-on-one or something like that. I would strongly recommend that you join my upcoming training, which is what we call Fiverr from Scratch workshop. This is a one-day workshop in 2 hours time or more. I'll be walking you through how I set up my Fiverr presence, which now become my top 3 lead gen platform for my business right now. So tripupacademy.com/Fiverr, just come over. All right, it's gonna be fun. Okay, yeah, and Chiwai was saying join Jason Nation so that you get a bitch about Facebook weird stuff and learn how to overcome those. Yeah, that's what Chiwai does. That's his role in the group, not me. I'm a good guy. He's the bad guy. So yeah, just come in and see how the bad guy being, tortured in a way. So, but anyway, anyone interested to join Jason Nation, just go to tripupacademy.com/Jason Nation, and you'll be able to schedule a call with me. And eventually we can have a discussion, and whether you are a fit to join the group, then I will offer you to join. I will tell you more about the information about the program whenever you come to talk to me. But then again, yeah, this is about it. Okay. Now, as usual, we're supposed to answer questions. So I'm just going to plug it back to my usual background over here, and I'm going to take Chiwai down. And what we do every Sunday night is we answer questions about Facebook advertising, digital marketing. And now, since I have launched my additional pillar, which is, freelance marketing, I want to help more freelancers grow, because for my business, focusing on Facebook advertising, YouTube marketing, digital marketing, most of the time I've been helping a lot of businesses. And businesses as in like, it could be whether you're running a small business from home or you're running a company. I have worked with big and small companies, businesses alike. And I've been having fun doing this. But then again, I realized there is another group that needs my attention. And for me, right, everybody who knows me, I actually started freelancing when I was like 25. Yeah. I graduated in 23, 24, 25, I worked for a year plus. 25-year-old, I started freelancing. And I actually freelanced for less than a year. And I realized I wanted to do something else. So I actually came back to an employment and worked for my second company. And very short after, about a year plus later, I started freelancing again before I turned my company, which is Tribe Up, into a company. But along the way, as a small business, I operate with very small team. At one point, we had a bigger team, but most of the time, it's a very lean and small team. I was actually pretty much having the freelance mindset most of the time. And, the pandemic changed everything. I do not need a full-time team anymore. And now I'm considering myself pretty much back to freelancing. And I can actually see the benefit of freelancing first. And second thing is I actually believe I have a lot to offer for freelancers to actually grow their business. So I will be talking a lot more about freelance marketing, whether, building a personal brand to help your business grow, and then how to use the digital marketing tools like, advertising or, just general organic, or using platforms like Fiverr. And of course, we will be talking about, like stuff like I love a lot, which is offer creation. Like how do you package your service? How do you create your offers? How do you actually build the value ladder, as in like building your journey for your audience to eventually become a very loyal customer and become friends with you? And how do you build the value actually to make people believe that you are the person that they want to work with? So eventually, these are all the things that I've learned, and I believe I can actually do a lot more to contribute to the community. So any one of you who are a freelancer, or any one of you knows any freelancers that are actually in a way, like struggling to get new clients, and in a way, struggling to grow their business, whether you're struggling to grow as in like you have too much job and you don't know how to actually grow, or you don't have enough job, either way, I believe we can actually have a way to work together. So that's what I want to quickly kind of like make an announcement to the world that yes, this is the third pillar. I mean, first pillar was very much Facebook advertising, and second one was YouTube. All right, and along the way we talked a bit about other stuff like email marketing, but those are elements of digital marketing. But freelance business building, growing a freelance business is really something that I want to focus a lot more moving forward. So yep, so that's a quick announcement about today. Okay, enough airtime for plugs. Like we talk about Jason Nation, we talk about Fiverr from scratch workshop. So yeah, so that's what we do. Now, when it comes to Ask Me Anything Sunday, as usual, what we do is Sunday night. If you have any questions, you can actually pop in a comment. Feel free. Okay. But then again, what I'll do is I will be answering questions that I gathered on my Facebook and YouTube presences. So this live is going live on a few places. First thing first, on my YouTube channel. And second thing is on my, like Tribe Academy Facebook page, Jason Gunn Facebook page, Facebook Ads Transformation Facebook group. There are a few places, but when you have questions that you want to post to me, first place would be, I strongly recommend that you do it on my YouTube channel. But then again, if you post it on my Facebook group, I do my best to capture. All right. Like today, I remember to capture those questions. So lucky you. But sometimes I may get forgetful. But don't post on my Facebook page. I think that's the place where I don't really pay much attention. Okay. Much that I'm a Facebook advertising strategies, I don't really pay much attention on my Facebook page. It's being handled by a freelance. Okay, so yeah, so Ask Me Anything Sunday, we have a few questions, but along the way, any questions pop in the chat as well, right? But today's question are very much surrounding what do we call, like issue with Facebook ads account. So the first question is coming from Ibtisam, okay? And Ibtisam is asking about Facebook ad account down and you want to return it, you don't know how to. Okay, I just want to give you a few steps, right? Okay, first thing first, when you have your whatever ad account down, I don't know what do you mean by down, whether it's been disabled or it's been, like banned or anything, it's because of the ad issue or it's because of the ad account issue. But nonetheless, whenever this thing happen to your account, Facebook will always tell you what is going on. So the first thing you want to do is really click on the links that they provide you wherever it is. Really go in. Whenever you have this issue, right? Another advice that I want to give everyone is whenever you have ad account disabled issue or ad account down issue, ad account ban issue, respond immediately. Do not wait. Like the other day, I spoke to a friend where he came to me and bought me a coffee and do that, right? So what happened was, he actually sit on that problem for 6 months, and down the road, Facebook deemed it as inactive. And now we need to actually talk to them and trying to revive back the account. Hopefully we can actually get the whole thing back. But whenever things is happening to your whatever account issue, respond to it immediately. Go in, do whatever link clicks in your ads manager or whatever it is. Look for places or look for links that you can actually click. Look for keywords like request for review, deeper information, click on the links, whatever buttons available, try to find out what are they asking you to do. They will always give you a thing or two to do. Follow whatever they want you to do. Usually it's about ID verification, as in like they want you to submit your identity card or your driving license to make sure that you're a real human behind it, and then go through the process. They might take a few like weeks to come back, maybe sometimes even longer, but consistently follow up with them is the only way to go. Okay, but here's the thing, any one of you who needs help and you're like, I try to move around. I do not know what's going on, and I'm like seriously stuck. I need help. Okay, so this is where you can actually book a one-on-one with me to go through whatever situation so that I can actually give you recommendations about what to do next. Okay, now this is not free. Scan this, it will go to Fiverr, and all you need to do is to buy me a coffee. And then after that, you'll be able to book a half an hour with me. So within this half an hour over Zoom, I will actually look into your situation and I will give you recommendations. However, one thing very important, I want to put a disclaimer up front, which is I do not guarantee to solve your problem. All right, because every single situation is unique in your own way. But what I will do my best is to actually give you the next steps to do. Like the other day, Alex came to me, like he tried everything, but then again, what we actually do is we went in and we found a way. We start a conversation with Facebook, and eventually, hopefully, now he is having his issues solved, or at least on the way to get it. But if you're stuck, you don't know what to do, because sometimes Facebook Ads Manager or Business Manager can be a maze, right? If you need help, scan this QR code, buy me a coffee, and we can actually go through your situation together. Okay? All right. Ibtizam, thank you for your question. And the next one is coming from Angeline. Hi. You said an ad, everything smoothly. On the 10th day, they reject you and they restrict your page from further advertising. No explanation. Submitted a review request, but no response. So here's the thing. Follow up. When you submit a review, okay, submit again, follow up again, and then after that, go into any way that you can actually, submit a ticket or start a conversation with them to actually look further on your situation, because they are always wrong. Like you say, you have an ad that has been running for a while, and I believe I know which group you are coming from. I believe you're not running something that is fishy. As long as you're not doing anything wrong, they should give you your account back. So keep following up and ask for reasons. And like I said, if you can, go into your ads account, click on links to try and to see if they can find anywhere that you can actually see what is really happening, what was being rejected. Go to account quality. Look at what was being rejected, what was the reason they gave you, and try to see if you really did something wrong. Okay, if you did not do anything wrong, keep following up. But if you did something wrong, then probably you have to learn from a mistake and make sure that you do not do the same thing moving forward. But I would say most of the time, it could be a mistake, it could be their fault. So keep following up is the best way to go. Okay, but it's the same thing, right, Angeline? If you need help, just saying, I gotta do this, right? So if you need help, scan this QR code, buy me a coffee, and let's take a look at your situation. But like I said, I do not guarantee that I'm gonna solve your problem, but let's find out what can possibly done. What are the possible next steps that you can take to solve whatever problem you have over there. Okay, right? Okay, now that's for Angeline. Thank you. All right, so now the next one is coming from Pauline. Okay, Pauline is saying you have an ad with good metrics, okay, but it has a very few outbound clicks. Cross-check on Shopee, it did not result in sales. Okay, this is actually Shopee no CPAS. What should you do now? Looking at it, link clicks is good. Unique link clicks is good. Outbound is really, really bad. And then your CTR and CTR link click is good. Now, let me give you a suggestion, Pauline. Quickly, if you are judging from it, right, you could be using instant experience. I believe you could be using instant experience. Now, let me give you another suggestion. Because you see, the thing about instant experience is it creates friction, as in when people click, it gives you another step or another chance to see whether, do I want to do the next step, like clicking next to it or not. So this friction can result in something that you're seeing right now, significant drop in the real outbound. So what I'm suggesting here is this: instead of using instant experience, switch to carousel or even single image to see whether it improves the outbound. Okay, you might get so much poorer CTR, doesn't matter. Okay, because if you now compare, right, if you do like outbound clicks, divide the amount you spend on ads, the cost per outbound click is very expensive. But if you actually reduce the CTR, but you get better outbound clicks, and if you average it out, you have better cost per outbound click. I think that's still a win. So the idea here is we want to make sure that we are getting what is nearer to our end goal, which is really, it's about business that we get on Shopee or whatever else that you're going to do next. Okay. Now, just in case anyone else need help, all right, all you need to do is you can actually scan this QR code and you can actually book a half an hour with me. And this one is specifically to analyze your ad data. So you see, here's the thing, right? Running ads is the easiest part. In fact, everybody with a Facebook account can create a Facebook ad account and start running ads on Facebook. But not many people knows how to analyze and read the data to find out what have you done right or wrong and how can you improve. Like what I did with Pauline just now was really immediately I can actually see what is possibly wrong, and I can actually give you suggestions about what you can do next. So this is what I do best. So if you want me to look at your account or your ads to see what can you do next to improve your performance, scan this QR code and we can actually have a half an hour chat, and immediately we can actually dive into your ad account, your ad campaigns, and see what can you do better about, like to bring you better results. So that's what we can do together. Okay. All right. And that's Pauline. Thank you so much for your question. Next is coming from Mei Yang. I'm not sure if I pronounce your name correctly. I apologize if I don't. So account hack. Okay, for this situation, Facebook account hack, and you got your ad account back, and your personal ad account is now permanently disabled, and you are not allowed to make any communication with Facebook. Now, if you take your father's account and use the new BM and ad account to run ads on the same computer you used to run, how does the IP address hamper the new ad account? Okay, here's the thing. Okay, I think Facebook is not trying to lock down to your IP address or whatnot. Now, when you have this situation, my first question to you is this: did you do anything that is not allowed by Facebook? My first question. You see, now Facebook is very strict. Everybody knows that if you are doing something that is not allowed on Facebook, no matter you change IP, you do CDN, you fly to US or whatever, you're still gonna get banned. But if you don't do anything funny, yes, then let's see what we can do next. So yeah, if you are doing something legit and legally, that you can actually operate in your country and you can run ads on Facebook. Now, creating a BM an ad account with your father's account is okay, but some people will actually kind of refresh your IP to see whether you can actually have a different, a fresh start. But here's the thing: even if you use your father's account to create a BM and ad account to start running ads, with or without the same IP, sooner or later that ad account is going to run into situation where you will get restricted. And what they really want you to do is to submit your identity verification, as in whether to upload your ID or actually to submit your driving license to make sure that you're a real human. After that, usually things will get back to normal. That's why I say you get everything fully banned twice to that extent. Did you do something wrong? Okay, we just want to make sure that. But if not, actually you can still try to use whether it's your father's account. But when you want to verify with your father's ID, make sure it's his ID, and do not create a new Facebook profile to do this thing. That's what I would say. Okay, Mei Yang. Okay, now nonetheless, I have to plug this, right? If you need help, all right, you can actually scan this QR code and buy me a coffee, and we can spend half an hour together to look at your situation, and I'll probably will give you better recommendation about what's best to do next. Okay, now, so that's Mei Yang. And next we have Capstone Marketing. Capstone Marketing can't request for review because they have told you that your payment method failed to verify, but on another screen it says ID verification failed. You cannot even find where to upload ID again. You go to support, there are different reasons. So that the account had been deactivated, you just need to follow the link. Did that, but it won't work because your ID failed to confirm. This is very tricky, to be frank. Yeah, because when you say ID failed to confirm, it's actually something similar happened to my, Alex, who came to me last week. But then again, I think it's actually very important to actually try to talk to them over and over again. And you say every time you come back to the support, they give you the same thing. It's okay. Keep talking to them. When I say talk to them, is you have to try to talk to really a real support. And the other day when I was working with him, he even got the support to call him, to really ask for the situation and always follow up with the same ticket. Okay, like, because usually when you raise a ticket, you will have a ticket number. Always follow up with the same ticket so that they can actually kind of like stack it up, and hopefully they will pick it up as a very urgent case, and hopefully they will solve your problem in a more, I don't know, like they will pay more attention to you. I don't know. So sometimes it's like Kevin is right, it's like a war zone. Every time you go, Facebook advertising is very much like a war zone now. I actually read somewhere else, like somebody was saying Mark should step down as Meta CEO because a lot of things are actually not going in his favor right now, including the metaverse, including the whatever advertising situations like banning issues and all that. But well, yeah, Kevin is right. Like we have a lot of issues, but then again, yeah, a lot of business still need to count on Facebook to really like kind of like get fresh leads and new businesses coming in. So nonetheless, we just have to do whatever we can to pull through whatever situation we have, right? So yeah, but nonetheless, same thing, Capstone. What I'll say is like keep following up with them. I think that's the best way. But if you need help, if you really need someone else to look into your situation and give you some ideas or recommendations, all right, this is the QR code. You can actually scan and buy me a coffee, right? Just say buy me a coffee and we can spend half an hour together to look at whatever situations you have right now and to give you some recommendation. And again, I do not guarantee, to be able to give you the solution, but I will do my best to give you the potential next steps to take. Okay. All right. So Capstone Marketing, thank you for your question. And the last one is coming from Robert. Robert commented on my video about boost Facebook Marketplace listing. It say insufficient fund, but you have fun. I don't know, man. Seriously, first thing first, I did this video because a lot of people ask this question, but marketplace boosting is still not available in Malaysia. So I can't really give you a lot of info. But when you say insufficient fund, maybe, Robert, maybe add some fun to it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they need a certain threshold to start running. Add some fun to it to see whether it runs, and probably try different kind of boosts and see like if there are different objectives or there are different things you can do. Try to do different kind of boosts and see whether you can actually spend money on it. Yeah, but then again, seriously, I do not know because I have not tried marketplace boosting because this is not what we have in Malaysia. We don't have it yet. Yeah, but then again, if anyone else can provide some information, then definitely I appreciate that. But like Robert, if you really like kind of like, I seriously don't know what to do, yeah, same thing. You can actually buy me a coffee and we can spend half an hour looking at your situation, and I'll do my best to give you my recommendation. But let me put this up front again. I have not done marketplace boosting. It's not something that I kind of like done before. So yeah. Okay. And yeah, Chiwai said, go through it, take it as your own better scars for future. You'll realize you elevate in terms of wisdom. That's about Facebook advertising issue, right? So yeah. Anyway, so that's what we do. Okay. Then down the road, you will take it as acceptance and make peace with it. It's kind of like, like very Zen-ish kind of statement, but that's what we do, right? We have gone through a lot with Facebook advertising and all these ban issues and all that, right? That's what happened. Okay. All right. Hey, thank you so much for joining me today. And thank you so much for all the questions that come my way. As usual, if you have any questions at all, feel free to pop them in any of my videos. I mean, go to YouTube first. All right. Search for whatever question you have because I've already like posted 800 over videos on my YouTube channel. Probably I have answered your question before. Try to search for it. If not, post your question as a comment in any of the videos eventually, and I'll be able to pick them up every Sunday night to answer your questions over here on quick 30 minutes live that is going to happen on my Facebook page, my Facebook group, as well as my YouTube channel. But mainly moving forward, my main platform will be my YouTube channel. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. Okay, and so I say eventually you'll realize you can't beat the system, just work with it. I mean, that's very true. It's not yours. So that's why a lot of people actually start to look elsewhere, like, like YouTube, TikTok. It's a good time for all these other platforms to rise. It's just like, well, it's not working for me here. I'm just going to go somewhere else. But then again, I guess it's also a good thing for us to start looking at you know, like not having our eggs in one basket, which could be quite scary when everything just poof, you got disabled and shit, I can't do anything. My business just kaput. Can happen. All right. So yep. So that's it. That's what we have to for this week, for tonight, and next week, same time, Sunday at 10 p.m. I'm gonna see you again. And with that, thank you so much for joining me. Everyone else who are here, like Chiwai, Kevin, and anyone else. And thank you so much. And see you next Sunday, Malaysia time, 10 p.m. And good night. Have a good week ahead. And happy Deepavali for my Hindu friends and anyone who's celebrating it. And happy holiday to everyone else in Malaysia, I believe in Singapore as well. I'm not sure, but have fun. All right, cool. And Shirai says, see you tomorrow. That's right, in Jason Asian Town Hall. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Good night. Bye.